Hi. If you're preparing for English speaking and writing tests, welcome. In today's video, I'm going to show you my response to a mock test of IELTS Writing Task 2. Hi, my name is Suguru and I have got an 8.5 in IELTS Writing. If I can do that, so can you. Now let's get started. Okay, so this is the first body paragraph of my response to the question. We are not going to look at the introduction paragraph in this video. The question today is kind of unusual because it's not the agree or disagree question. It's asking for a reason and a solution. I wrote this in less than 40 minutes, so there might be some mistakes. Okay, let's go. There are various reasons why increasing numbers of people feel it to be stressful to take care of their family. One main reason is that each individual in today's society is wealthy enough to do without the help of their family members, which has created a society where they feel that they do not need their family. During the 1950s in my country, Japan for example, people were poor, and therefore all three generations, grandparents, parents, and children, had to share a house. Living together every day, the grandparents took care of their grandchildren while the parents busied themselves with their work or household chores. And older children were often seen to babysit their younger siblings. These lifestyles brought all family members together in Japan, but they have been replaced by nuclear families. So I don't see any spelling mistakes here, that's fine. Okay, the second body paragraph. Another reason for feeling frustrated about taking care of a family might be the architecture of modern private homes. In many households today, each family member, even children who go to elementary school, is given their own bedroom. This house structure has alienated children and teenagers from their parents and siblings, always feeling as if they had a little personal connection with their family. Spending hours a day on their smartphones, social media, and video games, more and more youngsters do not feel so close to their family members as their counterparts a century ago did. So in this paragraph, I see two spelling mistakes, frustrated and children, sorry about that. And there's one tiny little grammar glitch, always feeling. So this is a subject-verb agreement issue going on here. The subject word of this sentence is this house. So the red part should be something like always making them feel as if blah blah blah. Always making them feel as if blah blah blah. So this is grammatically not correct, but I don't think I will lose too many points just because of this, because in IELTS you don't have to be perfect. So you don't have to worry too much about this kind of mistake. Okay, the last body paragraph. Considering possible solutions to the unfortunate situations mentioned in the previous paragraphs, looking back into the history of Japan might help us. As mentioned, Japanese mothers and fathers during the 1950s used to turn to their own parents for the care of their little children, instead of leaving them at daycare centers. If this way of childcare was reintroduced to our modern society, the relationships between grandparents and grandchildren would be much closer, allowing the grandchildren to spontaneously look after their aging grandparents in the future. Furthermore, instead of their own privacy, I suggest that parents and all siblings should share one room where they watch TV after dinner. Many Japanese people used to do this, and therefore they had many beautiful memories with their family. There is one typo, grandparents, let's correct that. Okay, now let's go over my writing in terms of these criteria. The first one is task response. For task response, it's crucial to have details in every body paragraph. Let's go over my writing. My first body paragraph, look at the yellow part. This is an example from Japan explaining how Japanese people's lifestyles have changed and therefore how they have started to feel kind of apart from their family. So this is very detailed. And in my second body paragraph also, There's a detailed explanation about the typical modern house structure, which is causing, the family alienation problem. And in my last body paragraph, I'm explaining in detail what can be done and what would happen as a result of those solutions. And remember, in IELTS, you don't have to tell the truth. You can make up stories sometimes. IELTS writing is only about your English. It's not about whether you are telling the truth or not. Next, coherence and cohesion. For this, you need to use many cohesive devices. Let's count how many of them I have used. I have used 6 cohesive devices, so that's fine. Lexical resource. Let's take a look at the blue part. Busied themselves with something. Busied themselves with something. Did you know that the word busy can be used as a verb? So for example, you can say, I busy myself with my homework. I busy myself with my homework, which means, of course, I am busy doing my homework. Last but not least, grammar. For grammar, you need to use many complex structures, namely a conjunction, a relative pronoun, or a relative adverb. Hopefully all of these 3. As usual, I have used many complex structures in my writing, but today I want to focus on this conjunction. As if. As if. You may already know this conjunction, but have you ever actually used this conjunction in your writing? If not, let's use it, because it involves subjunctive mood. So this is advanced grammar. Here's an example. You are arrogant as if you were the king of the world. You are arrogant as if you were the king of the world. So this is subjunctive mood. So in traditional grammar, you should use the past tense, even if you are talking about something that is happening right now. Some people who don't care about grammar might say as if you are the king of the world. But in the IELTS writing test, where grammar accuracy matters, you should stick to the traditional rule. So it's better to say as if you were the king of the world. Altogether, this writing has 353 words, and this is body paragraphs only. So this is way over the minimum word count requirement. That's good. Alright, I hope you found this video useful. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and most importantly, let me wish you good luck on your test.